Hey, what's going on with it once again? Bros, women, bronies, and pegasisters is the one, the only Mr. Nintendo Free 2011, aka Criticism Guide 2009. And I was actually going to do this yesterday, Saturday, but I'm probably going to post this up on Monday, most likely, with all my other videos. I was going to do another one on a really special YouTuber. This one's name is the AMF1534, really awesome dude, aka Adam Foster. And before I introduce him and his channel and everything like that and what he's all about, I'm going to be doing another one maybe pretty much after this. His name's AMF1534, aka Al Malloy. Really awesome dude there. But before I do that, let me just talk about this guy for a little bit. So Mr. Adam Foster, I think he's got around roughly almost 2,000 subs. I think he's like around 1,900. So he's really close. Really funny dude. As you can tell, he's really much an old school 90s kid, even though he's boring. He's actually a year older than I am. So once he's like 26, I'll be like 25 by then. So that's young, but it's old at the same time, you know. But pretty much all the pictures I'm showing you is basically explaining all about his personality, what he's all about. Really funny ass dude. I know he's really super sarcastic a couple times. The first time I actually saw this guy was actually not last year, but the year before when I first heard about his videos and stuff and his Let's Plays. First off, obviously you could tell the title up above before I started this video. This YouTube channel review of the week or of the day, depends, because I usually do these randomly. I don't really do it like on a weekly or monthly basis, and I might do a part 2 of this video too. So yeah, pretty much besides all that, sorry about the dogs barking, I can't do nothing about that unfortunately. This dude, he's really, besides in the Let's Playing video games and stuff, he's really about the old school 90s stuff. He really loves Home Alone. He quotes a lot of their quotes and everything. And he does love a lot of other shows and TV stuffs out there from the 90s. I know he grew up a lot in the 90s. He even did a Let's Play Crash Bandicoot 3 Warp. You can't get any more 90s than that, bro. Seriously. Another thing he really likes is you can see if any of you guys are college football sports fanatics, you know who that is. It's the Oregon Ducks. I really don't give a shit about sports that much, but he's really super into sports itself. He definitely loves the crap out of that thing. He always talks about how much he loves the team. He's really into all these other games. The 3 Let's Plays he's doing right now, as you can see, he's doing Gran Turismo 2. He's doing, he's did that one almost a year already. By next month, it's going to be a whole year since he's been doing that Let's Play. And the first Let's Play I actually saw him do was Doom, and like the Doom remake or something. Any of the brand new Dooms that came out a couple years ago, not too long ago. It was like 2009 or 2010 at that time. Excuse me about that. Right now he's doing the Max Payne 3 right now. I actually never really played any of the Max Payne games, so it was really fucking awesome to see that shit. So he's doing that one, and right now he's doing a small mini series called Pinball, I forgot what it was, the Pinball Machine Experience, that's what it is. Or Simulator, if you will. But another thing he really likes besides all that stuff, I know he really talks a lot about Del Taco and Taco Bell. I would have put pictures on there, but you know, I don't want to get no copyright strikes or any of that shit. Because they're a billionaire multinational corporation, even though they get paid minimum wage, unfortunately. Unlucky for me, I'll never work in fast food at all. I never worked at anything to do with that at all. Never in my life will I ever touch that shit. Getting back to Adam's channel, you know, another really funny thing about him is he always talks about in his Let's Plays, he's talking about how his day went at work or what he's been doing out lately, if he's going to a couple parties every now and then, or because right now he's living with his family. I can totally relate how that was, because like 5-6 years ago, I was living with them, and it was kind of shit. Let's be honest, you know? I'm not sure if that's like that with his real life, but you know, if it was, I know how it feels, you know? Other than that, one more thing before I let you guys go. Actually, no, 5 more things. He always talks about the weirdest, craziest shit when he does his like Let's Plays. He talks about UFOs, and he's always talking about these like other things. That he always says Migursky or Mikowski or whatever. And he's talking about all these really funny ass football players that like, oh, this guy's doing good on the Richter scale in my fantasy football and everything. And another thing, so it's like, I will not let you defeat me. And like, he always talks, sometimes he'll talk in his like old like medieval like golden times, not golden times, like the Knights at the Round Table, kind of like medieval times with swords and knights and dragons and stuff. Sometimes he'll talk like that. The second thing I'll talk to you about him is that oh god, he's a really fucking comedian. I mean, he obviously works for like a new little like YouTube thing like Machinima. I know he's a partnership because the first picture I showed you of him was a picture of him. I guess he's really into anime and stuff, but he doesn't really talk too much about it. I know he said he likes Full Metal Alchemist, that Soul Eater thing, which is soul on his face and has TGN on it. And what else was he into? I know he was really, he's a huge ass fanboy of, besides the fast food and everything, I'm trying to remember what it is. He really likes nice fancy cars and shit like that. That's another fanboy that another thing that he likes as a fanboy. And the last two final things I'm trying to remember. I remember he likes to like cut his hair a couple times. Well, not cut his own hair. He likes to get haircuts and stuff a lot. Like, he wants to be kind of a little witty with that, you know. Even though he sounds like a douchebag a couple times, he means it in all good fun and everything, you know. He has a lot of respect for his subscribers, you know. He doesn't really comment back on me very much. Maybe once every 3 or 4 months he might comment back on me. But he has a Twitter and Facebook. I'll leave both of those down in the description box below if you want to check those out. And then last but not least, before I officially end this video, another really cool thing, an aspect that Adam has. His real name's Adam Foster, but he usually goes by AMF1534. Oh man, sometimes he'll make references to tits and ass and stuff like that. He doesn't really want to be a jerk too much in the club. He always talks about going to the bar a lot too, when he's watching his football or everything. He's a really huge fan of other college football and stuff like that. I mean, out here in Vegas, I mean, we got like the UNLV Rebel stuff, but I'm not really much a huge fanboy of that shit. I really don't give a fuck about it. I mean, sorry about that, fanboys or sports fanboys or fangirls, because there are sports fangirls. I ran into a couple of them. Even though I don't drink at the bar very much, maybe like once every 2-3 months I'll go out and see him. Not very much, just a couple times. Not this dude. I mean, maybe one day if I ever see this dude, you know, hey, I'll fucking have a beer with his ass. You know, why the fuck not? Because this guy is very optimistic. He's a little awkward sometimes, but he means it all good fun, you know. Even though once in a while he'll fuck with people's heads, but you know. This guy is a fucking joke, man, in a good way. He's a funny dude. Definitely subscribe to his channel if you're into video gaming or old school games or a couple new school games, because I know he did a couple of them. The ones he did this past year, I know he did GTA 3. He did a couple other ones. I remember he did Zombies Ate My Parents, but or Zombies Ate My Neighbors, but that one crashed. And then he was doing another one, Amnesia, a Machine for Pigs. That one was really good. He finished that one a couple weeks ago, probably a month ago by now. And then the last one I'm trying to remember that he did, he was doing this other one. I was like Origins of like Slender Man. I forgot what it was called. But after his like part 7 of that Let's Play, unfortunately it crashed on him, and all his like fraps and all the little information that he had saved in his background, unfortunately ended up deleting on him, and so he couldn't do that Let's Play no more. And then I remember the last Let's Play he did a couple like days ago, maybe a week or two ago, he was talking about how he ended up getting scammed, which kind of sucks balls. Lucky for me, I've never gotten scammed in my life. Hopefully I never will. The only thing I ever got close to scamming was like way back in my elementary school years in 4th grade. This one dude, I'm not trying to be racist to African Americans, this one little stupid ass fucking black kid, he ended up like trying to take 5 or 10 of my Pokemon cards or whatever. And I was a lot more bigger than Pokemon cards than I am now, even though I'm doing like weeklies. Hopefully I'm be able to do weekly openings, because with the second job coming up I'll be able to save more money. We'll see what happens. There's that. I'm talking about the old school ones, the first and second ones, so I ended up taking double him back. I punched him in his fucking face and I got the fuck out of there. And it was like right after school ended too, so lucky for me, I wasn't suspended. And I showed that little fucking piece of shit. But yeah, that's all I gotta say. Definitely subscribe to this dude. He actually has an Instagram too, so I'll put you down in the link description box below if you wanna follow him on Instagram besides Twitter and Facebook. And that's all I had to say. So like I always say, peace out, bros, women, bronies, pegasisters. I will see you when I see you guys. Have a good day, have a good night, wherever you're at around the world. Don't drink, smoke, weed at the same time. Don't do anything reckless, and I will talk to you guys next time, alright? Peace out, be easy, see you soon, see you around, take care, everyone. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Lates, goodbye, and I'm out. Later.